Doctor, why are my legs shaking as I walk up the stairs?
Have you ever stood at the bottom of a flight of stairs, looked up, and felt like you couldn't take it? Just 10 steps, but your heart was racing, your knees were cracking, and your legs refused to move. If you've ever been afraid to look up the stairs because of muscle weakness, stay there until the end. These 7 simple exercises can help you regain the strength and confidence that age has taken away. After the age of 70, many people start to fear stairs more than outdoor slopes. The feeling of staggering and losing control makes them reluctant to move and gradually lose their inherent freedom. According to a 2023 study, 73% of older adults have difficulty not because of muscle weakness, but because of a loss of neuromuscular connection. A Japanese study also proved that after only 8 weeks of practicing 3 types of exercises correctly, 89% of people climbed stairs as easily as 50-year-olds. When you reach that ideal age, many people start to realize that climbing stairs becomes more difficult not just because they are weaker, but because their bodies have adapted to being less active. The fast-twitch muscle fibers, which help us climb and maintain balance, gradually atrophy due to lack of activation. When your muscles, joints, and nerves are no longer in sync, each step becomes a challenge. But that's where hope comes in. Just reboot your body, reconnect each muscle fiber, and you'll regain your strength. Comment 1 if you believe you can do it. Now that you understand why it's harder to climb stairs, it's time to wake up your body. Start with a few small movements. Lift your knees slightly, swing your arms, take a deep breath for 60 seconds, then step sideways and do 10 heel-toe touches on each side. Robert, 74, from California, used to have to hold onto the handrail to climb the stairs. But after just a week of regular practice, he said, "My legs feel like they're young again." And that was the beginning of his journey to regaining strength. After understanding the real cause, it's time to learn the right way to recover by reactivating 3 key systems: lifting strength to step firmly, lowering control to prevent imbalance, and side strength to maintain stability. When these 3 elements work together, your legs regain confidence with every step. This becomes the foundation for the 3 main exercises, along with a gentle warm-up designed to truly wake up your body after a long period of rest. The very first step in regaining leg strength and confidence is the exercise called sit down, stand up. It may sound simple, but it's one of the most effective ways to awaken the body's key lower muscles, the quadriceps and the glutes. The best part? You don't need any fancy equipment. Just a sturdy chair, a bit of space, and a few minutes of commitment each day. That's enough to begin. If you've ever felt nervous standing up from a chair or feared your legs weren't strong enough, this movement is for you. It mimics a familiar daily action, sitting and standing, but with intention, so your dormant muscles can start working again. Begin with a stable chair at a comfortable height. Sit near the edge, feet shoulder-width apart, soles flat on the floor. Keep your back straight, your gaze slightly forward. Then, push through your legs to stand up. Don't use your hands or swing your body for momentum. When you reach a standing position, take a deep breath, then slowly lower yourself back down with control. Repeat 10 times per set, 1 to 2 sets per day, increasing as it becomes easier. Don't rush. What matters most is feeling each motion, sensing your muscles wake up after being still for too long. Beginners often make 2 common mistakes. The first is using momentum, leaning forward and bouncing up, which prevents the legs from engaging properly and can strain your back. The second is letting the knees cave inward, which puts pressure on the joints. Always keep your knees aligned with your feet, as if you're pushing the floor down rather than pulling yourself up. After just a few days, you'll notice a difference. Your thighs will feel firmer, standing up or climbing stairs will feel smoother. Many older adults who once feared falling say that within 2 weeks of regular practice, they could stand up confidently without holding onto the chair. That feeling of being in control again is a powerful turning point. If you're just starting out, don't worry if it feels hard at first. Consider each successful stand as a small victory, and every moment of balance as proof that your body is still listening to you. This exercise doesn't just strengthen your legs, it restores your confidence in movement, something many people lose without realizing. So if you've ever felt weaker simply because of age, try this gentle exercise today. No gym, no expensive tools, just a chair and your determination. From one simple motion, you'll start to feel energy return, your heartbeat grows steadier, and your steps feel lighter. Because when your legs become strong again, Life itself feels easier, freer, and full of possibility once more. After your body has become familiar with controlling the standing up motion, the next step is learning how to control the way down a stage that often makes older adults feel the most uneasy. That's exactly why the eccentric descent exercise was created. This exercise not only mimics the real movement of going downstairs, but also helps your knees work safely and steadily day by day. To begin, you just need a low step or a sturdy object about 10-15 centimeters high enough to create a small difference in height. Stand with both feet parallel on the step, keep your back straight and your weight centered. Slowly lower one foot toward the floor, letting your heel touch the ground gently, then bring the other foot down to follow. Every motion must be controlled, no rushing, no dropping your body. When done correctly, you'll clearly feel your glutes, thighs, and hips all working together to maintain balance. According to a 2022 study, performing eccentric movements like this helps reduce pressure on the knees and improves control while walking downhill or descending stairs, the situations most likely to cause slips and falls among people over 60. By lowering your body slowly, your muscles act as natural brakes, stabilizing your movement and protecting your joints from impact. That's why this exercise is often called the key to rebuilding confidence in movement. You can start with 10 repetitions per leg each day, then gradually increase to 20 as you gain stability. The most important thing is consistency. You don't need to go fast or do too much. Slow and steady is enough. Some beginners may feel a bit shaky or off balance at first, but that's actually a good sign. Your body is relearning how to coordinate your brain, muscles, and joints. You can lightly rest your hand on a wall or railing for support, and remember to breathe evenly throughout the movement. Here's a small story. Linda, 76 years old, used to fear going downstairs after slipping once. But after just 3 weeks of steady practice with this exercise, she was able to walk down each step without holding the railing. "I didn't just regain my leg strength," she said, "I regained my confidence." Her story reminds us that the body always has the ability to recover. It just needs the chance. Remember, eccentric descent isn't about testing your limits. It's about mastering control one small step at a time. When you focus on slow, mindful movement, your body naturally adapts. Your hip and thigh stabilizers strengthen, helping you stay firm and balanced in all situations. And from this new stability, we'll move on to the next stage, an exercise that helps you stay grounded when moving sideways or turning your body. But before that, take a moment to feel it. Every time you lower yourself without losing balance, you've made another small step toward reclaiming freedom in your legs. After finishing this exercise, take a few seconds to feel your legs stronger, more flexible, and steadier with each try. If you too want to regain that stability when stepping down the stairs like Linda, comment 1 to let me know you're ready to start this journey with us. Strength doesn't always come from heavy lifting. Sometimes just a small lateral incline can change the way your body functions. After your body has become familiar with controlling the downward motion, many people begin to notice another challenge: maintaining balance while moving sideways. Few realize that just taking a small step to the side can make many older adults feel wobbly or insecure. That's exactly why the side step-up exercise was created, a small movement with a big impact, helping your legs become more flexible and your body more stable with every motion. You don't need expensive equipment or a fancy gym. All you need is a 10 centimeters high step. It could be a stair edge, a sturdy brick, or a solid wooden block. Stand with both feet parallel, keep your back straight, and look forward. Then, step 1 foot sideways, placing the outer heel on the step, and gently push your body upward. When you reach the highest point, pause for a few seconds to feel the muscles around your hips and glutes tighten slightly. Then, lower yourself slowly, keeping your breathing steady. This seemingly simple movement actually activates the gluteus medius, the muscle responsible for keeping your body from swaying when walking, standing, or turning. When this muscle weakens, balance becomes harder to maintain, especially when stepping down stairs or turning quickly. Strengthening it not only improves your gait, but also helps reduce the risk of falls, one of the most concerning issues after the age of 70. According to a 2021 study, people who practiced sidestepping exercises consistently for 3-4 weeks were able to reduce their risk of falling by up to 40% and significantly improve balance while climbing stairs. The reason is that controlled, mindful steps reawaken the small stabilizing muscles around the hips, allowing the brain and muscles to coordinate more efficiently. You can start with 10 repetitions per leg, then gradually increase to 20, performing 2-3 sets per day. If you're just starting out, place your hand lightly on a wall or the back of a chair for safety. After a few days, you'll notice your legs feel lighter, your posture more confident, and your hip movements smoother and more stable. A wonderful example is Mary, a 75-year-old woman from Seattle. She once shared that every time she turned around in her kitchen, she had to hold on to the table for balance. After doing this exercise consistently for 3 weeks, she said, "Now I can turn around to grab something without holding on to anything." For her, that wasn't just a small achievement, it was a feeling of true freedom, the ability to do something simple again that once felt impossible. This exercise doesn't require great strength, only patience and focus. Imagine that every time you step up, your body is relearning how to stay balanced. And every time you step down, your hips and thighs are waking up to protect your joints and spine. If you've ever been afraid of falling, or simply want to feel more confident with every step, this is the perfect place to start. There's no such thing as a difficult exercise, only small, consistent steps that lead to real change. And when you've completed the side step up exercise, take a moment to notice how your legs feel steadier, lighter, and stronger as your confidence quietly returns. If you'd like to give it a try, comment 1 to let me know you're ready to begin your own journey to balance and stability. When your legs start to regain balance and stability, the next step is to rebuild strength in your calves, the muscles that quietly carry the body's weight and help you stay upright every single day. Most people don't realize that something as small as a heel raise can make a remarkable difference in blood circulation, reaction speed, and overall stability. The two main muscles at work here, the gastrocnemius and the soleus, act like the body's natural shock absorbers, allowing you to stand, walk, and climb stairs with ease. You don't need fancy equipment or a gym to do this. Simply stand near a wall or a sturdy chair for support. Keep your feet shoulder-width apart, your back straight, and your eyes looking forward. Then, slowly lift your heels off the ground, shifting your weight onto the balls of your feet. At the top, hold the position for 2 seconds, feeling the gentle tension in your calves. Finally, lower your heels slowly, without letting them drop too quickly. Repeat this movement 15-20 times per set, and aim for 2 sets a day, once in the morning and once in the evening. Although it looks simple, this exercise delivers powerful results. When the calf muscles are regularly engaged, blood flows more efficiently, swelling and heaviness in the legs gradually decrease, and your steps become lighter. Moreover, each lift and controlled descent helps sharpen neuromuscular reflexes, improving your body's ability to react quickly to maintain balance or prevent falls. For older adults, these few minutes a day can feel like rediscovering strength that was quietly waiting to return. If your legs tremble or feel sore in the beginning, that's actually a positive sign. It means your smaller stabilizing muscles around the ankles and calves are waking up again. Within just a few days, you'll likely notice lighter legs, more confident steps, and greater endurance when standing or walking. To make the exercise more effective, try placing a thick book under your toes to increase the range of motion. Once you're comfortable, practice lifting one leg at a time to challenge your balance further. Just make sure to keep one hand lightly touching the wall or chair for safety. According to a 2021 neuromuscular study, people who practiced calf raises regularly improved their reaction speed by up to 25%, while also significantly reducing swelling and discomfort in their lower legs. This happens because the exercise simultaneously strengthens and stretches the calf muscles. They contract powerfully as you rise and lengthen under control as you lower, boosting blood flow and muscle coordination. Take Henry, a 74-year-old from Florida, as an example. He used to struggle with mild swelling and numbness in his feet after sitting for long periods. After a month of doing calf raises every morning and evening, he noticed a major difference. "My circulation feels better, my legs feel lighter, and I can stand longer without pain," he said with a smile. For him, just a few minutes a day became a natural remedy, simple, free, and surprisingly powerful. Beyond strengthening your calves, this exercise also improves overall posture. Each time you lift your heels, your body instinctively engages your abdominal and lower back muscles to maintain balance. Over time, this helps support your spine and encourages a more upright, confident stance. That's why many experts call it a body reactivation exercise, one that's simple yet deeply effective. If you've ever felt heavy legs, stiffness, or unsteady steps, make this small movement part of your daily routine. Each lift of your heels boosts circulation, awakens your nerves, and reminds your body of its natural strength. There's no need to rush or strain steady consistency, as all it takes to feel noticeable improvement within a few weeks. When you finish a set, pause for a few seconds, take a deep breath, and feel the warmth spreading through your legs steady, alive, and strong. That feeling is your body's quiet way of saying it's still capable, still ready to move, and still eager to support you in every moment of life. If you want to get started today, comment "Hey Shown" to let me know you're ready to unleash your leg power together. When your legs begin to weaken, even standing up or stepping off a small stair can feel like a challenge. The heaviness around your knees, the hesitation in your steps, they can easily make you lose confidence. But the truth is, your body never abandons you. It's only waiting to be awakened. And the straight leg raise exercise is one of the simplest yet most powerful ways to do that, gentle, effective, and accessible to everyone. No equipment or gym required, just a soft mat and a little patience each day. This movement mainly targets the quadriceps, the large muscles at the front of your thighs that help you lift your legs, maintain balance, and protect your knees. When the quadriceps weaken, your knee joints take on too much pressure, leading to pain, inflammation, and degeneration. That's why reactivating these muscles without loading the joints is so important. The straight leg raise does exactly that even while you're resting. The exercise is simple, but control and mindfulness make all the difference. Lie on your back on a bed or mat, bend one leg for support, and keep the other straight. Take a deep breath, then slowly lift the straight leg to about 30-45 degrees. Hold for 2 seconds and lower it gently. At first, you might feel your thigh trembling or your lower belly tightening. Don't worry, that's a good sign your muscles are waking up. Just 10-15 repetitions per leg, twice a day, can make a noticeable difference within a few weeks. Many older adults once believed they couldn't move freely again, but after practicing this exercise consistently, they began to notice small but life-changing improvements. One 70-year-old man shared, "I used to feel sharp pain every time I stood up, but now I can walk around my house without using a cane." That story isn't just about muscle recovery, it's about trusting the body's ability to heal when treated with patience and care. What makes the straight leg raise truly special is that it doesn't just build strength, it restores the connection between the brain and the muscles. According to geriatric specialists, after the age of 60, many people lose fine control of movement because neural connections weaken. By performing this exercise slowly and deliberately, your brain relearns how to activate the quadriceps and lower abdominal muscles, improving reflexes, coordination, and balance. This is why physical therapists often recommend it for people recovering from knee or hip surgery. At the same time, the movement also engages your lower abdominal muscles, helping stabilize the hips. This coordination improves posture and reduces the risk of falls, one of the biggest concerns for seniors. You'll start to feel the difference. When getting out of bed, turning around, or walking, every motion feels smoother and more stable. That's the quiet power of reawakening muscles that have been forgotten for too long. If you're just starting out, let your body adjust gradually. You don't need to lift your leg too high, just enough to feel your thigh tighten. After a few weeks, you can add a small ankle weight to increase strength. What matters most isn't how long you train, but how consistently you do it. Every repetition is a reminder that you're taking charge of your own well-being. Think of this exercise as a gentle conversation between you and your body, respectful, calm, and attentive. As you move, breathe deeply and feel every motion. It's not only a physical workout, but also a way to quiet your mind, a small form of meditation that brings harmony between movement and awareness. Each lift sends a positive message through your nervous system. You are still strong, still capable, still alive. Sometimes, real health doesn't come from grand efforts, but from these small, steady acts of care. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. Just begin today, right now. And at the end of the day, take a moment to smile, because you did something kind for yourself. True strength isn't just in your legs, it's in your decision to rise again. If you believe your body can still awaken and grow stronger, write "I'm ready" in the comments as a promise to yourself that age will never stop you from standing tall again. After getting used to the straight leg raise and waking up your thigh muscles, it's time to take the next step one that helps your entire lower body work in harmony. Because strong legs alone aren't enough, your body only becomes truly stable when the hips and glutes are properly activated. And among the simplest yet most transformative exercises, the glute bridge stands out as a key movement to rebuild strength, stability, and confidence along the entire back chain, the series of muscles that quietly hold you upright, support your spine, and power every step you take. The glute bridge may look easy, but it deeply engages the gluteus maximus, hamstrings, and lower back, three crucial anchors of the body. If your body were a bridge, these muscles would be its main beams, supporting balance and bearing weight. When they weaken, your lower back tires more quickly, your knees ache, and even standing up or bending over becomes a struggle. That's why this exercise is often called a recovery bridge for older adults, especially for those who sit for long hours or move less frequently. The setup is simple. Lie on your back on a mat or bed, bend your knees, and place your feet flat on the floor. Let your arms rest comfortably beside you. Gently tighten your core. Then lift your hips until your shoulders, hips, and knees form a straight line. Hold the position for 2 to 3 seconds, feeling your glutes engage, then lower slowly. Repeat 10-15 times. After a few days of consistent practice, you'll begin to notice greater ease and stability in your hips. The key is to focus on contracting your glutes, not pushing from your lower back. Many beginners unintentionally lift with their spine instead of their hips, which reduces effectiveness and can cause strain. A helpful cue is to imagine pressing the floor away with your heels. This automatically shifts the work to your glutes and hamstrings. Each lift strengthens the connection between your brain and the muscles responsible for standing tall and keeping you steady. From a mechanical point of view, the glute bridge activates the posterior chain, all the muscles running along the back of your body, from your heels up through your hamstrings, glutes, and spine. These muscles are responsible for lifting, stabilizing, and maintaining posture. Training them regularly reduces pressure on the spine and knees, improves balance, and helps prevent falls, something every older adult should care about. This exercise also enhances blood circulation in the hips and lower back, easing stiffness from prolonged sitting. For those with mild back pain or early-stage spinal degeneration, the glute bridge offers a safe, gentle way to strengthen the supportive muscles around the spine while relieving joint stress. Rehabilitation experts often recommend it in the morning or before bed to loosen the muscles and improve blood flow. You can think of this exercise as a bridge between weakness and strength, between the body you have now and the one you're rebuilding. Each time you lift your hips, imagine yourself raising an inner bridge of vitality, a strong foundation that reconnects your entire body. Whether you're in your 60 seconds, 70 seconds, or even 80 seconds, this simple movement can help you stand taller, move easier, and feel more alive each morning. To enhance the effect, you can place a small pillow between your knees or gently press them together as you lift to engage your inner thighs. And remember to keep your breathing steady. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you lift. Each breath becomes a quiet wave of energy flowing through your body, reminding you that you're still vibrant, still capable, still strong. The glute bridge isn't just an exercise. It's a gentle reminder that you can still lift yourself up, not only physically, but emotionally. If you're ready to rebuild your inner bridge of strength, leave a comment saying, "I'm rising again." Because sometimes one small daily movement is all it takes to change the entire journey of your health. If you've already practiced the glute bridge, the exercise that awakens your posterior chain and stabilizes your hips, you may have noticed something fascinating. Real strength doesn't always come from lifting up, but from being able to hold steady. And that's exactly where the horse stance, Mibu, comes in. A movement that looks simple, yet carries the essence of endurance, balance, and inner stability. If the glute bridge helps you regain flexibility, then the horse stance is a true test of strength, resilience, and control over your own body. In Eastern martial arts, this posture is considered the foundation of all movement. The masters often say, to stand firm as a mountain, one must first master the horse stance. And they were absolutely right. Because when you can hold this position steadily, you're not just training your muscles, you're also training your mind, learning to stay composed in any circumstance. Biologically, the horse stance engages the quadriceps, glutes, lower back, and deep core muscles, creating a strong connection between the upper and lower body. These muscles are what keep you balanced when standing, walking, or lifting, making this exercise incredibly valuable for older adults. The technique itself is simple, yet requires focus. Stand with your feet slightly wider than your shoulders and turn your toes outward just a bit. Then slowly lower yourself as if you're about to sit halfway down on an invisible chair. Keep your back straight, shoulders open, core slightly engaged, and breathe deeply. At first, hold for about 30 seconds. As you progress, increase to 1 minute, then 2. What's remarkable is how quickly you'll feel stronger. Your legs will stabilize, your knees will feel supported, and your posture will naturally align when standing for long periods. From a recovery and prevention perspective, the horse stance strengthens the entire core system, the foundation of all movement. When your thighs and glutes are active and strong, they take pressure off the knees and hips. Meanwhile, the deep core and lower back muscles provide greater spinal stability, reducing the risk of chronic back pain, a common concern for people over 60. The exercise also enhances blood circulation in the lower limbs, keeping your legs warm, light, and energized, especially during colder seasons. Many older adults, when first attempting the stance, experience trembling legs or tight thighs, but don't get discouraged. That trembling is a good sign, showing that your muscles are reawakening after a long period of rest. Remember, your body needs to be awakened gently, not forced. Every second you maintain this position sends a powerful message to your nervous system that you are still in control, still grounded amid change. What makes the horse stance truly special is that it trains not only the body but also the mind. As you lower yourself and stay still, your breathing slows and your thoughts quiet down. The noise of the outside world fades away, replaced by complete focus on your breath and posture. That's why many call this position a form of standing meditation. Just a few minutes a day can bring a wave of calm rising from your legs, flowing through your whole being. To make the exercise more challenging, you can bring your hands together in front of your chest or stretch them lightly to the sides for balance. Don't forget to breathe inhale through your nose, exhale slowly through your mouth. Each breath not only nourishes your lungs but also fuels every working muscle with new energy. With consistent practice, you'll find not only physical strength, but also mental clarity, relaxation, and peace within. Many have shared that after a few weeks of daily practice, they not only stand more firmly, but also feel mentally lighter, sleep better, and experience a renewed sense of vitality. Because when the body grows stronger, the mind naturally follows, creating a beautiful cycle of health and confidence. The horse stance is a gentle reminder that strength doesn't always come from fast or powerful movements. Sometimes it's born from the quiet discipline of standing still. If you're ready to challenge yourself today, leave a comment saying, "I'm still strong." Because sometimes simply holding your ground is all it takes to rediscover the strength to stand tall in life. In short, when you turn 70, everyone has their own story, times of tired knees, back pain, or a feeling of imbalance that makes walking slower. But your body has never abandoned you. It just needs to be reawakened, little by little, with small but meaningful movements. The body is not stopped, it just needs to be reconnected. No one can turn back time, but everyone can learn to move again. There is no need to rush, no need to try too hard. Just be patient and trust. You will feel the strength still somewhere inside you. 3 small exercises: straight leg raises, glute bridges, and horse pose, when practiced regularly every day, will help your legs become more flexible, your hips more stable, and your back less tired. Each practice is a small step on the journey to reviving your body. You don't need to rejuvenate like you did when you were 30, because the goal isn't youth, it's freedom in your own movement. When you can stand up without pain, walk without falling, take a deep breath and feel relieved, that's already great. Hope in motion is just like that. Not noisy, not far away, but right in every breath and step every day. Comment to get a free exercise sheet, like, share, and subscribe to the channel to continue the journey of being healthy, confident, and full of hope at 70.